ping pong kind of thing. Yeah.
I did that.
Are you going with that?
Yeah, I was ready today. I was a little upset that I wasn't. Yeah, I was gonna stay to listen to the lecture about
That's
the
what she
same
said,
stuff that
plan
I've
on
been
being
commenting
and
about
controlling
for
it,
the past
but
week.
I just wanna make sure I heard it right.
Is that
Unless there's
because
snow or
you're
something like
just
that.
again?
Yeah, I don't have a question. I'm not curious about schedule.
At least the people hopefully.
If anyone is willing to steal that clock, I would think they'd be willing to open that thing up and
I
take
think
sign
he
off.
has zeroed out 4 questions. So there's only like
No.
16 questions.
Okay.
I think.
If I saw
Clock's
the
not
clock.
Next
really
question.
if it does catastrophic. That's
But I think it's for.
Let's switch that clock with the one over there and see if anybody notices.
In a couple of years, some maintenance person was like, hey.
Dr. Schiller.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's occupy it. I hate to bust out the electronics on them, but I will when need be.
I don't want to start the meeting till exactly at 6.
Some-
Or
that's
after.
fair. Some of us do have
Hey, Emily.
Or
I'm
after.
supposed to be coming to see you.
family and.
Yeah, when's a good time?
I do have 2 kids I need to get to.
No time's ever good.
This
What-
is-
what's
this
best
is
for you?
another one
Fridays are
that's-
good for
This
me.
is the pre-vet club. This is more important than your
What
family.
about next Friday?
Don't let it fool you.
Sounds like this Friday, starting the bit one.
I don't think that's gonna fool any of you.
Okay, but,
That does not go on
Yeah,
the
I
Facebook
get
page.
I'm in class.
Going on right
now.
Um,
You should risk your
I'm
life
in
for this.
class. I have a break between 9 and 10.
We're not
And then
gonna-
I get out
we're
of
gonna-
class at 12:15 and I'm done for the rest of the day on Friday.
Okay, see, I'm in class 9 to 10, that's my only class on Friday.
Okay.
I'm usually here by 7,
Okay.
so I'll be here about 7:30, and then
What's the J?
At an 8 a.m. class.
You got
JT,
it? Alright, 12:15, I guess.
don't ask me.
Okay, sure. 15,
That's peeling,
20
folks.
on-
That's feeling for you right there.
Okay.
Quality.
Justice
Four
team,
minties,
right?
so I'm like,
Justice team.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't even know, I mean,
Remember the justice team.
I was just like, saw the email, I'm like, let me do it, so.
It's just a rubric, and make sure you're on the right track to graduate and get into vet school or med school or whatever.
Yeah.
Cause I have like, I think I have vet, I have one med student, and then I think I have one of each.
So is
but
this the
really-
page for the pre-vet
That's
club
what she
itself?
said.
Yeah, this is the physical
Oh, okay.
pre-vet
And
healing
then the other
page.
two are
Everyone's
what they
takes you
are.
right here.
No,
It's just
one
mine
is
lets me
underneath.
go
Yeah,
over
she
here
got
and
the-
manage.
Yeah, because you're the.
Because I'm the admin for our page.
5.
Do you?
For our physical
That I
page.
added on.
Did you?
chemistry.
Yeah, say, I never got this
Yeah,
far.
that was good though.
We had it at Knoxville, and I had to run it for the Drive UT. That was the vice
Was
president.
it called
Yeah.
feeling there?
No, it's called,
That would be really weird.
Research.
Gosh, what was it called? Like,
That's good.
I don't know. It was something
Cool,
linked.
sounds like a date, so I've been meaning
No,
to
it was
get
like
back to you.
UT
I'm just
link.
like,
Evolving.
Volley, something like that, yeah.
But
Go Big Orange Link.
I mean, it's not due till the 29th.
That's
Hey,
really hard
it
to
was,
remember. I don't think I
it was
remember.
probably Peyton Link. To be
Yeah.
fair, they named everything after Peyton up there, so it's probably Peyton. Peyton.
I didn't see a schedule
Manning
of
link, yeah.
mentees for me.
Manning.
Look,
Okay.
I have the rubric in my email, because I have, make sure everybody meets with everybody else.
Yeah, because I didn't.
Hi, everybody.
I have 30 minutes.
I don't have 30 minutes. My watch says 6 o'clock, and that's only 2 minutes fast.
30 minutes.
Therefore, we're going by Aaron time, which is 2 minutes fast to start the meeting.
That'd be the first.
Go for it. If you're eager. I turn the floor over to Dr. Sudbrink.
But why you keep talking about put this up here, put this on the doc cam. There's one event I want to talk to you all about.
Okay. So if you're at home watching the live stream right now, you can just go onto the Facebook comments on directly below the video and make comments if you have any questions or anything like that, and we will try to monitor those and get answers for those in real time ish. Dr. Sudbrink is.
It's over here.
There we go.
All right, a couple of things I want to just touch base with you about. I am chair of the agriculture department, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm also the advisor for the Delta Tau Alpha blurry thing here. Anyway, the Delta Tau Alpha Agricultural Honor Society, and we have actually many folks who are pre-vet folks are members of Delta Tau Alpha or qualified to become that. And just to let you know that sophomores, juniors, and seniors who have a certain amount of ag courses and the proper GPA can qualify for this. You have to be in the top 35% of your class. That means senior class, top 35%, or junior class, top 35%. Sophomores, top 35%. It's a shifting thing. So I have to end up getting a list from Ms. Patty that has all the students in Austin P, and then I have to sort them by class and then figure out where that cutoff point is each semester, and then we set that up, and once I can find that, who is in the top 35%, you can become a member of Delta Tau Alpha and have that as an official designation. Those who are going to vet school, this is an official Honor Society of the United States, or America organization, and that qualifies for that. If anybody goes to work for anything that's related in government work as well, that counts as points towards employment, those kinds of things. So it's a recognized society and a valuable one. You have to have, usually I would say this, GPAs tend to be somewhere from around sometimes 3.25, depending up to 3.4. Sometimes it's that high to qualify for the top 35% of your class. Shifts each time. But it's something like that. And then when you graduate, you get to wear an honor cord. You have all the degrees and recognitions, and you get this gold embossed Delta Tau Alpha certificate.
Is that real gold?
Wow, that's real. No, it's not real gold. Too bad. But it's it looks like real gold anyway. But it's this is official recognition for that, and they can't take that away from you. So that's good. So anyway, bottom line is that if you're contacted, you will be contacted if you qualify for that. There's probably going to be an email going out from the members of DTA to invite you if you would like to join. And then there's an initiation. We will probably do that initiation sometime right after spring break, but we'll have to have dues in by March the 1st. So it's a date that's coming up. Those notices will go out soon. We'll need to get dues of $25. It's a one-time fee that you have to pay, and when you pay that, it's good for your whole time in recognition. So those will be going out sometime soon, but just pay attention to your Austin P emails, because that's how we send this stuff out. So just to let you all know about that, if you're interested in that. One other thing I'd like to mention, and this is just to kind of throw this out there for those interested, Wes Powell, who's in charge of the grounds at Austin P, he's got his degree from University of Tennessee in ornamental horticulture, and he's working on getting the campus designated as a Tree City USA campus. And part of that is to do tree plantings. He's got one lined up for Saturday, February 27th, and they're going to plant 250 new trees on Austin P's campus, probably some at the Austin P farm too. So for those who are interested in this, they're going to be doing that. You can look up, you can sign up online for the apsu.edu volunteer 50,000 tree day APSU, 50K tree day APSU. It's a Saturday in the morning, so if you've got an interest in that, or as this group would like to do that, that's another one of those wonderful service projects that you have the opportunity to do here at Austin P. So that's mostly what I wanted to say, but I'm glad to see all this interest, even on a snowy day. I'm going to turn it back over to Aaron for any questions on any of that stuff? Yes.
I got inducted 2 years ago, never got my certificate. Do you still have those?
I have them, yeah. A lot of times. Oh, look at that. Yes, sorry, my turn. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I do have that in my bag of tricks in the office there. So I will make sure I get that. I will get that to you. I will see if I can track it down while you speak. So I'm gonna clear out of here. Any other questions? Okay, all right. All right. See you later.
Thank you.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get the meeting rolling now that everyone's here. Looking at you, Dr. Galvin. So we'll go ahead and introduce all the officers and our advisor. Our advisor is Dr. Galvin. She's in the back of the room right now. You can't see her. Our vice president is Samuel Davis. He's standing up right now waving for everyone at home.
Do I need to get in front of the camera?
No, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to, you can. I'm not going to stop you.
Sit down, Miss Columbia.
And now, Miss Columbia walks in front of the camera.
Am I missing
Delicate
something?
wave.
Am I walking like this one?
Where's the camera? Is
I don't think I got.
That's the camera. We also have our treasurer, Donald. Our publicist, secretary, anything, runner, go-getter, all-around nice person, Lauren. And then I'm obviously the president because I'm wearing the Papa Smurf hat, so that makes me the leader. Come on in. And I'm Aaron Helms. So.
You gotta redo the introduction.
Yeah, great. Now I got to redo all the introductions. So, some of you might have noticed while you're going around to classes and stuff that Lauren has been busy fixing up all our great signage stuff out there. What is it? What are we calling that?
Our pre-vet board.
Our pre-vet board.
Is going to be completed by Friday. And
Yes.
we'll have pictures of some of the trips that we've taken, some ghost mud bowl, so you can kind of get a visual idea of how much fun this club really is.
Yeah, I think.
And any information will be updated on the pre-vet board that's located right out this door.
Yep. Walk out from E206 for everyone at home, and then take a right, and it's right there on that wall. And I think, are we doing officer photos after the meeting, or do you want to do that? I don't know if we don't have to do that. We'll talk about that after the meeting.
Sure.
They told me I'd have to get my meeting face on.
I don't know. We'll see. So that's a good segue because trips. Let's talk about the big trip. Yeah, woo, big trip. I put a lot of exclamation marks, so I know it's important. The big trip is the event that obviously the Pre-Vet Club goes on a trip every spring. And this year it is a fun trip.
Because the last year's happened.
Yeah, well, no, the last year, no, it's been fun. It's been fun. Not that last year's trip. Last year's trip, we went to Auburn. I understand the year before that, when I wasn't here, everyone went to UT. Yeah, I know. Went to UT, where I was probably actually going when you guys went there, so it worked out. I was there when you guys went there, so you know you have fun when I'm around. Anyway, so I sent out a survey with that people answered. A number of people answered the survey.
It's the first one.
Emily answered the survey with a survey about typos, as she always corrects my emails. Yay, Emily! Emily just got her honor certificate.
It's like finding the golden ticket in Willy Wonka bar.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about where we want to go for the trip. The two big places that the survey kind of showed where people really wanted to go was Knoxville, going to like see the school, and then maybe going to Lincoln, maybe going to Tiger Sanctuary. We'll figure some fun stuff to do out while we're there and stuff. Or the other the most popular answer was DC. So we could go to DC, and it'll be an adventure, and we'll have tons of fun, and we'll have great memories for the rest of our lives. So yes.
I have a question regarding the trip. Let's say we have new members to the trip who haven't actually, are we still doing the point basis for the trip, or how is this working this semester?
New members for this semester?
Yeah.
Then I think they can prorate the points since they weren't here last semester.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, and then they'll be hopefully leading up to the big trip, which is coming up next month. We'll hopefully be doing some fundraising and stuff, so we'll be getting some good point opportunities there. So most people have been.
Chores too, they can get
Yeah.
points.
If you need points, go see Dr. Galvin.
Right?
She has something for you to do, and she'll give you points for it.
It's called hard labor.
So, does anyone have any suggestions? Like anyone have strong feelings either way? Knoxville, DC.
Who in here might go?
As long as it's not gonna be a weekend.
If it was Knoxville, it would definitely not be a weekend because we'd be going to visit the school. If it was DC,
Middle of the week's better, since
we
weekends are always crowded.
yeah, we'll see. DC is a we'll see kind of thing. Like figuring out DC. The thing about DC is to get there, and we'd have to stay at least 2 nights if we went to DC. If you want to do anything, so we'd make it a 2-night trip. I think right now we're saying tentatively the pre-vet club would cover the cost of travel and probably room and board. Probably.
Yeah, if we can.
It depending on how many people are going and whatnot, and how like.
No, I can stay at my aunt's.
All of this is non-official. Yes,
When are you thinking of going on this trip? Like what dates?
that would be something to talk about. Yeah, it's going to be during the week of spring break. So during that week, I know.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or big Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
From the 6th through the 12th, we're on spring break.
Yeah. So somewhere in that kind of range. Probably not that first weekend or that very first weekend, like Friday into Sunday morning-ish, like that kind of stuff, because I know Dr. Galvin has something on Saturday or Sunday.
I
Saturday.
have a major basketball game.
It's a championship,
Yeah, my 4-year-old's playing basketball. So.
and those are the best games because I used to run a scoreboard for that series, and it's intense, to say the least.
Around, and they all just start carrying the ball running around.
It's pretty awesome. So I can understand why no one would want to miss that game. The trip might just become going to see that basketball game.
Cheer for Piper.
I won't be there that weekend. I have a previous engagement at home.
We're already knocking out the weekends.
Yeah.
Sunday night. Monday,
Sunday night.
Tuesday.
So Sunday night. So we're
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
realistically we're looking at Sunday to the whenever Sunday to Sunday.
That works for me, that'll be easier to get off work.
Okay. So somewhere in that time frame, and once we get it locked down where we want to go. So Knoxville, DC. Who wants to go to?
It's nice,
Yeah.
because it's a month away.
Yeah. So who here?
Travel would be by Greyhound.
Yeah. Travel would be by Greyhound bus, which there'd be like if there was enough of us going, it would not be sketchy at all.
It's a Greyhound bus, it's gonna be sketchy.
But it wouldn't be as sketchy.
I would sit in the center of the roof. You guys sit around. Totally fine.
What are we gonna be doing?
I've never been on a cruise.
We'd be going to so tentative agendas for each trip. I've kind of come up with some ideas for each trip. Me and Dr. Galvin, the other officers, talked about it, and so we're talking about like if we went to Knoxville, we'd obviously go to Knoxville and tour the vet school. There's a tiger sanctuary up there. There is Lincoln that we could possibly go to. There's other funds. There's a zoo up in Knoxville we could go to. Don't knock the Knoxville Zoo. I went to Knoxville for a year. Yeah. So if we went to DC, so that would be more in line with like if we went to Knoxville, we'd essentially be saying we're skipping the fun trip year and going back into the loop of doing schools again, which aren't necessarily not fun. They're not that they're not fun. It's just that they're it's more of a well said. So if we went to DC, we'd be going to the museums because they're free, and we'd be going to.
White House? Isn't that in DC?
Well, there's a house that is white in DC, but I believe.
Yeah, you gotta like schedule like months in advance.
Yeah.
Walk by.
Yeah, we'll walk by it. We'll walk
That's what I was
around.
gonna say.
We'll walk around DC. we'll
like a gate, you can walk up and see.
yeah, we'll see the sites. We'll see like you know.
And I guarantee
The
we'll
Capitol
walk by
and
the
stuff.
mall or by the White House and I'll dare one of you to jump the gate. And I really hope you will.
I really don't
While
know.
you're saying that.
No, I can't have anyone shot.
Okay, so getting this back on track, Samuel.
Go.
Uh,
I can see my own innocent tour.
so we'd be like, you know, doing that kind of stuff. Probably going to the DC Zoo. That's like a almost must if you're a pre-vet group and you're going to DC. So, you know, museums, we'd probably, you know, depending on how many people went, we could split up into some groups when we went to museums and stuff so people could go to museums they wanted to go to. Because it's like, it would take multiple days to see every museum.
Really only the National History and the Science Museums are the best.
Yeah, so
Those are just boring.
I like the Aviation Museum myself. But, you know, yeah, I don't think any of them are really boring. But, you know, you might have one that you prefer to go to or not. Like, you might be into art and stuff, so you want to go to the art. You know,
If I were at home, I would have muted this by now.
yeah. Thanks, Dr. Gow. Thanks for the upbeat message. I'm going to go home and cry now. I have emotions. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take a quick vote. Everyone who's here right now. And if you're at home watching this and haven't muted yet.
Raise your hand.
If you're here, go ahead and raise your hand if you want to go to DC.
Raise some time.
Only vote once. You can't vote for UT
Yeah.
also. I'll vote for the people up here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, if you like are saying you're gonna like if we had this trip, you're gonna go on it. That's what you're saying right now. If we went to DC, essentially. So 7 right now. If you would go to Knoxville, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I saw you. Yeah, so majority rules here. But as I stated in the survey, all rulings will be made by Dr. Galvin, and they are final. And you answered yes to that, no matter what. Even if you answered yes question mark, or if you answered yes exclamation mark.
We'll start gathering some information. If it looks unfeasible to go, is unfeasible a word? Not
Yeah.
feasible?
Unfeasible. I don't know.
Unfeasible.
If it's not costs too much money.
Yeah, if it doesn't look possible to go to DC, I'll
UT it is.
yeah, UT it is.
Which is
I can work out.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that ideal. That works for me. So when we find out, so after this pipe dream of going to DC gets crushed,
Somebody said they had somebody aunt that had a big house. Is that you?
Yeah,
We could all sleep there?
I mean, she has like.
does she have a van that we can all like jump in and carpool?
Did you
She
live
does
close?
have a minivan.
Did you live close to the subway? 'Cause that's all.
She's about 15 minutes out from the metro, and then so that's not that bad. She just got up there, and then
I just thought your aunt.
Party at Emily's aunt's house.
Yeah. So Emily, I'm putting you.
horses and roosters and goats, so we can.
That's animal related.
Yeah, look at that. We'll stay there, and we will torture her animals while we're there by poking them with needles.
Well, get there and have a shotgun.
Yeah, what'll she feed us? Well, there's always
Does she have
chicken.
a grill?
She's got chicken.
So Emily, I'm putting you on head of finding out if we can stay at your aunt's house.
Okay. And you're looking at, in this room, you're looking at 7, 8 people.
Yeah, and then
Yourself?
I can't. Well, no, I didn't count
9
myself.
people,
No.
not counting people at home that have their hands raised.
Yeah.
They count.
If you're at home and you would like to go to DC, please just comment on the Facebook page now. Say DC or Knoxville. We'll tally your vote separately. Later. And by later, I mean tomorrow. So that's the big trip. So we'll look into DC, and hopefully we'll know something definitive by, let's say, Friday. 'Cause that's crazy, right? I'll be able to find stuff out by Friday and still pass all my classes. So let's talk about money making next. I know you wanted to do more bake sales, right?
Yes.
All right. Come up and talk to us about your bake sales. Because people are tired of listening to me by now. Thanks, Emily. Support is appreciated.
So I've been wanting to do more bake sales, and with it being winter still and literally still snowing outside, I was thinking it would be cool to do some like hot chocolate or chili stuff. or baked goods of some sort. I don't know exactly when would be good. Probably sometime this month. Yeah, a little bit too soon though to do Valentine's
Get
Day.
2 sales in before the trip.
Yep.
Do that?
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Middle of the week tends to work better.
Yeah.
I'd
So
like a 3-hour break on Wednesdays. I can do that.
okay, then I'll be good. I'll start getting some people together to help with that. And if you have any suggestions, just comment on the Facebook page.
Yeah, make sure you know how to reserve a table.
I will
I'll
like
be
just let me know
emailing.
the dates, and I will. We want to do it. Like if we can find out the dates tonight, then I will go on tonight and reserve tables.
Okay.
And we'll figure out where do we want the table. Like, do we want the tables to be in Sunquest, or do we want to try to get a table in the UC?
You see, you gotta fill out that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some calls to walk outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're better just sticking, because we can actually convince everybody in Sunquist, like, it's cold outside, why do you wanna walk to the cafeteria when we have warm food right here?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
All right.
For money.
So,
So-
I'll reserve some tables for Sunquest. You want to do it middle of the week? So we'll just say, how about next Wednesday, and then Wednesday after that.
Okay. Next
So
Wednesday.
2 Wednesdays in a row. Pre-vet club will have a.
Let's just spread it out so we have time to get more money.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when do you want to have it?
I don't have a calendar.
Every.
How many,
Let's look at our
how many
calendar
Wednesdays
here.
are still left in this
Let's
month?
look at our calendar here.
There's 2 Wednesdays.
There's 2 Wednesdays left.
So you wanna shoot for the first bake sale on the 24th?
Well, I mean, we can go for the second.
No, the 17th.
17th, 24th, or the 2nd. So we can either do the 24th and the 2nd and say, you want to do 24th and the 2nd?
Yeah.
Is that what everyone agrees?
That sounds
Okay, so
pretty
we'll
good.
do 24th and the 2nd, and that'll be great. Awesome.
Okay.
So I will reserve a table, 24th and 2nd. What time do we want to have it? Midday?
Early.
Early?
Early-ish.
Early-ish? So you want to do,
I'm done with class at 10.
so we'll start at, you want to start at 10? Are you good with 10?
Hold on, let me get my.
8 is,
10.
And then do it,
8?
we started a little earlier, and
8.
I'll set it up or whatever, cause
usually 8 to 12.
9,
is the good.
yeah,
I'll
9
do
is
that
good.
as well, with 1.
I know I have an 8 a.m. and then.
Okay, 8
No.
to 1.
I got a break from like 10 to
Wednesday.
whenever your class is.
That way we can snag both the breakfast crowd and the.
Of course, it's not showing up my schedule. Oh, there we go. I have an
Alright.
8 a.m. and then I have like a
Can we have-
3-hour break.
alright.
11:15.
So we're going to need at least one officer there, probably, to run money. Or we can run, I don't know how we're going to do the money.
So I have a
Trusted
trusted person.
person.
Well, I work that day, so.
Okay. So yeah, as long as we have someone there.
Corporate treasurer.
I was gonna say, Sarah.
So non-trusted is what you're saying. A non-trusted person. Yeah. So we'll figure that out. So we want to do. Can we have? Are we gonna have enough people to do 8 to 10, 8 to 12?
What if push it to 1 o'clock?
Yeah, you might wanna go to
Yeah.
1, that way you can
Because
capture.
class-
8 to 1 is gonna be like that's gonna be like a long day.
That would be long.
Then how about 9 to 1?
9 to 1.
That'll shorten
9 to
it down
1?
for you.
I'm just saying, like I have class during part of that time, so I won't be there.
Our usual ones were 8 to 2, so. I mean, that's what-
Dr. Galvin does not look happy.
9 to 1 sounds great, I like
I
that
feel like this is a committee decision.
train
I
of
mean,
thought.
but you take it away and do what you want.
And can,
Nathan froze.
Wait.
You gave him a paradox.
hey,
I can't
Aaron, could
answer
you
it.
talk about the points that are?
It's on my
given
list.
out?
I'm gonna get to it.
Perfect.
All right.
We'll meet up.
So we'll say for the 24th, we'll say we're gonna do. Let's just say 9 to 12. That way we can get like a good shorter time in there. See what people are looking for, and that way the next Wednesday we can get in there. And then if we see like we need more time and stuff, I can get more time probably. There's not usually a lot of people down there, especially not the week before spring break.
And if we have a lot of people coming at like 12
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah, we can push. Then we can just skip. We can push it back from like 10 to something. So we'll do that. We'll say. So I'll say for the 24th, we'll say 9 to 12, and people. I'll send out an email, and people better sign up to work it.
Okay.
So
There we go, next point of business.
if you want to go on the trip, you should probably come work this event. I'm just gonna say that. 9 to 12. Okay. All right. So what? You don't like my da-da-da-da? It's better than fun day trips. Dr. Galvin has talked about doing some fun day trips. I like the idea. The officers kind of like the idea. We talked about doing a couple of them, like going to the escape room and stuff like that. This would be like, maybe like Friday afternoon, Saturday, that kind of stuff. Trips with the pre-vet club would just kind of like say, send a message out saying, hey, a bunch of us are like a couple of the officers, a couple of the members. We're all going to go to this thing here. If you want to come on, let's go. It would be kind of informal events. We might,
Not paid by the club.
not paid by the club. It would be like,
For yourself.
but if the club, if like the,
But we can carpool together.
yeah, if we could carpool together, if the club could get like a group rate, then, obviously we'll try to get that worked out. But, yeah, so something kind of fun like that. Are people interested in doing that kind of stuff?
Yes, I really want to do the escape games, and
Yeah.
I have a coupon in my book, the little school coupon book thingy. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so fun day trips are a go. Okay. I'm making notes for myself for later to go over this. What, you don't like my notes?
I just feel like you can watch the video.
I'm not going to watch all of this video, just review. Ugh.
Recording right now.
New meeting formats. So if you might have noticed, if you might have noticed, so right now we're gonna go to like a 1 meeting a month kind of thing, and then we'll be throwing in like the day trips as sort of like an extra like group gathering thing where we can get together and talk and stuff. But it won't be a formal meeting because last semester we had nothing to talk about at 2 meetings, and there wasn't like enough people coming to like each meet. Like there was more people coming to 1 meeting and no one coming to the other meeting. So we're cutting it back. All the meetings will be on the second Wednesday of the month, except for during spring break, and then I pushed it back till after spring break. So it's always going to be on the Wednesday, the second Wednesday, and it's always going to be at 6 p.m. I've already booked this room. It's always going to be in E206, and it's going to be at that time here. So that's done. So if you can make it, great. If you can't, watch the stream that's been archived. Yes, I will continue to send out reminder emails, and there'll be flyers everywhere. You can't walk into a bathroom in this building without seeing a pre-vet flyer. Let me tell you what, we have the best PR person. So got that out of the way. Talked about the live stream. Points. Okay, so points. Points kind of got lost at the beginning of last semester, a little bit muddled up. So if you did something at the beginning of last semester, email me a list with like what you think you deserve points for, and I will go through those lists at some point, and I'll get and I'll get an updated point value for each member to Donald, so that we can update everyone's points and make sure everyone feels like they're getting accounted for what they deserve. Okay, and everyone has my emails on the group email. If you're not getting the group emails, go to APSU's P-Link and ask to join the pre-vet club on there. It's a real easy process. Just come on here, ask to join it. I'll add you, and then you'll start getting the emails. So,
And everybody's got a point just for being here.
Yeah, make sure you check in with Donald before you leave if you didn't sign in, and sign in so that we have a record of you being here, and that's worth 1 point. If you're a paid member. If you're not a paid member, you can go ahead and pay, and then you'll get 1 point. And you get a point for paying, so 2 points. Look at that.
About those dues there?
Dues are $15. So if you can't pay today, then we can work it out and get you, being a paid member before the trip, so we can get you on the trip if you want to go. Okay? Just shoot me an email or talk to Dr. Galvin if you see her. She's looking around like she's nodding now. She says she's got it. Okay. AP Day. That's coming up this weekend. Saturday. 10:30. I gotta sign us up for that tonight. I wanted to talk to everyone here and see if we were gonna have anyone who would come work it.
I'm already working it.
You're already working it. Sam says no.
On a Saturday.
Yeah,
There
Saturday.
should be like 1,000 people like signed up to attend, so.
Sure.
I don't want to.
You don't have to. I can
I
go.
mean, if nobody's gonna show up, of course
You
I'll
just
be
need to be
there.
able to explain pre-vet.
Yeah, it's not like a hard thing. Just like pre-vet. Do you want to be a veterinarian? You do. You should be in this club. You like animals and you have $15. You should be in this club. You just have $15 and want to be in a club. You should be in this club.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't like animals. It's okay to be in this club.
You got $15 though.
Show you how to kill 'em.
No. Nope. That's not a thing.
That is a side effect of life, but we
We recognize that can happen, but we recognize that we are not. Our goal is not for that to happen.
They're delicious for a reason.
They are delicious, though. We recognize that they are delicious. Okay, moving on. So I'll sign us up for that, and we will, try to get a table. We'll have a table set up hopefully, and I'll be there. I'll send an email out tomorrow. Someone remind me that has class with me tomorrow. Cynthia, you, Dr. Galvin. Remind me that if I don't send an email out tomorrow, just send an email out with the information for the booth, so that we know what times and stuff. Show up, and that's worth the point if you show up and work it. It'll be in the email.
It should be in the foyer.
It's probably in the foyer,
It'll
but
be in the basketball court.
So they get 4 points?
family members with your same last name do not count as yourself.
You're the one who's in charge of the points, so doesn't have the same last name.
Okay, then that counts. You can have an extra point. So that's pretty much the whole meeting that I had planned. If anyone has anything to add, anything, old business, new business, secondary business, hey, you're just in time for the end of the meeting.
The end?
Yeah, girl.
I thought this started at 6.
You were
It's
like,
It's 6:30. Dr. Galvin has her hand up.
Let's go to the
Welcome.
A to Z.
Austin P. A to Z. I will go to Austin P. A to Z, and I'll bring my microphone with me so people at home can hear what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what they want to hear. I've watched YouTube. I know what people like. They like PewDiePie.
Hi.
Why didn't you just type APSU.edu? It's like I'm going to YouTube. It's like going to Google to get to YouTube all over again. Did he go to Google to find Yahoo? I wasn't watching.
No. Yahoo just found me, and I hate it. Okay, A to Z.
Go down to P.
Go to P. Look, I shortcutted that. You like that? Was that okay?
Professional health programs. Down, right there. Over in the left, you have the observation and volunteerism veterinary application up.
Yeah.
Right there.
You have how we stay in organic country one through
It,
qualify.
touch that.
I clicked it. It's loading.
Thank you.
It won't load any faster.
So we're starting this new program.
Do you want to come talk to the mic?
For shadowing. Oh, wait. Okay. Starting a new program that helps guarantee shadowing opportunities for students if you meet certain qualifications. So we want you to be serious and academically motivated and have accomplished some things before you go out to veterinary clinics as a representative of Austin P. So this is the page you can go to figure it out. We have some that are participating already. There's a form to fill out, and then you get sent, once you're approved, you get sent with a letter to that clinic, and you guys work out your own schedule and all that. Now, just to say, this does not prevent you from going to a clinic and checking into it and just doing it on your own. But as far as backing up with Austin P and the letter, a recommendation to get you there, this will help that. So this kind of makes some connections for you that maybe you didn't have or you didn't know how to get or whatever. So these are the ones that are on board already, and there are some more that are pending response. Questions? Good idea? Bad idea?
no, that's
I like it.
an opportunity.
Okay.
Way to bypass the air being organic.
Um,
That's a Dr.
It's on the
That's
list.
Dr. Brooks, yeah.
That's what I have doing is.
Yeah.
post in.
If they send me I think I would have the ultimate, if they send me the letters, if they send the letters to, we don't know who's going to control who goes yet. So, there's that. Okay. Questions? And all of these links will take you to the web pages. Some of these are out of town, but these are clinics that I'm familiar with that are not really that far away if you want to get experience and they have openings. Yeah, that one doesn't have a web page. But this one is a large animal clinic, only large animal. So if you have a special interest in that, you may want to check that one out.
They have a kitten on their homepage.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of.
These people they do a lot of orthopedics and skins, all kinds of small animal stuff. This is a newer clinic here in the area. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with a lot of what they do, but they do small animal.
I think I do some exotics.
Okay. And New Hope is one of the partners of Gateway Animal Health Group. You're shaking your head no. So so far they're the first to respond within that group. So I don't know if the whole group will be on here or if not.
Well, I thought I saw Animal House. It's Animal Hospital.
I don't know
Okay.
what you mean, Doc.
What?
Ask them when they click on that glass.
Oh, sees it. Twerk for the red hat. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the ASMR ending there. Getting everyone those little tingles giving those little tingles at the back of your spine from Dr. Galvin. So yeah, that's pretty much the meeting. If the officers would like to stay afterwards real quick, we'll have a quick talk. And that'll be it. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Keep checking your email. And if you're not on the email list, go to P-Link, sign up, and we'll get you on the email list. All right, thanks.
I do not